Now, a lot of people say, what can you do when it comes to China? How do you push back against the CCP? How do you make sure that Beijing takes notice of little old Australia? Well, I would like to, for a moment here, channel the chairman of the Channel 9 Media Group, former Treasurer Peter Costello, which was to have one for yourself and one for the country. But no, I'm not talking about babies. I'm talking about Australian wine. The best thing you can do this Christmas is to buy someone a bottle of Australian wine. As you know, it is one of the many things that China have decided to put on the revenge list because, God forbid, a mild amount of accountability for a virus that kills 1.5 million people, destroys the Western world, plunges us into decades of debt. And Bruce Tyrrell today from Tyrrell Wines, one of the great Australian manufacturers, said today that China has been behaving like this for some time and it's like a big bully in the schoolyard. There is only one way to fix that, and it's to stand up to it. Well done, Bruce. So, buy Australian wine. One for yourself, one for your colleagues, one for your missus, one for your fella. If you want to spend a little bit of money, put one aside for your kids. When they turn 21, buy your Grange now. Back Australian wine and do it right now. And also, while you're at it, you've got to eat lamb. The great lambassador that was Sam Kekovich and is Sam Kekovich, well, he is needed more than ever because China's now worked out, after saying there's a problem with our barley, a problem with our wine, a problem with our wood, a problem with us standing up to them, remember, they're now deciding to whack in $780 million worth of tariffs and some other issues, rather, in and around that trade. So, you've got to do your bit. While you are having your great Australian wine, tuck into some Australian lamb. Or, as Sam said it himself just a few years ago before the United Nations,
my fellow Australians and the rest of you, mankind is facing a pandemic that threatens its very existence. Un-Australianism. As a planet, we're not eating enough lamb.
Lero, Shi Yu Jung Warren,
Double Young,
Tam the Quiet, Chuyang Pai.
That joke is 5 years old and incredibly well timed.